And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. The Phils will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher, 3-pitch mix guy, fastball 93 to 96, good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all three of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 7, Michael.
Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. His career line against Wheeler. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. Conforto is there, 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Now batting, Miguel Rojas. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. His career line against Wheeler. He's gone 3 for 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Bruce at second. Quinn on at first with 2 down. And it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The set and the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Fouled off. Count still full, 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled right back up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Rosario ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. And in steps Scott Kingery. His career line against Wheeler. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination, coming to get him some.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now, Brad Miller is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. 0-2 the count to Miller.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Into the box, Andrew Knapp, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Hit hard. foul. Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now that's popped up. Davis waits on it, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Here's Jed Lowry now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
Jed Lowry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He's hitless in the first two games of the series, 0 for 8.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan?
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. Weekly hit to third. Miller is right there. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
At first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Rene Rivera. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Ready on 1 and 2. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do. Because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Rivera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Drew Smyly. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Smyly.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Late that time for a strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Popped him up. Davis over to his right. One down. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Here's Jay Bruce now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Wheeler sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And that misses 1-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Two and two.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Conforto comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So
now
here's the
batting,
cleanup hitter, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
High in the air out to center field. Quinn has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Miguel Rojas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Miguel Rojas.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Stepping up to the plate, Roman Quinn, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle. to Lowry at the bag. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, Scott.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gaffer, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off. Rojas on third with 2 out. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Robbie Cano now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Second baseman, Lowry.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air out to center field. Quinn giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's Juan Lagares.
Lagares.
50th pitch of the game on its way. A ball and no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Rene Rivera, a base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. He'll try again. 1-2. Popped him up. Miller in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Off for Philadelphia.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Brad Miller.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brad Miller goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
The catcher, Andrew.
Digging in, Andrew Knapp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Davis on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 18.
Digging in, Drew Smiley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. Next up for New York, Zach Wheeler. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. Throw won't get him.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
A man at second with one down, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Davis, the runner at second with one away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Quinn will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now
man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch right there for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Into the box, Jay Bruce. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the 1st out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Maikel Franco.
Ready once again, Maikel Franco. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And this is popped up near second base. Lowry settles under it near second. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Now in the box, Miguel Rojas. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed, so Personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
In now, Nick Williams. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Rojas on second. Quinn at first. 2 out in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lagares on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies leave a couple. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Down the third baseline, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out.
The batter, number 4.
So digging in now, Jed Lowry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Popped up. Franco takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 12.
So coming to the plate, Juan Lagares. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a curveball in for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box, Brad Miller. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Kingery leads off second with nobody out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Popped him up. Rivera is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Logan Morrison will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Philadelphia, number 8, Logan Morrison.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. First and second now, one man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lagara is giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
At the plate, Jay Bruce. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
The first baseman.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Jeurys Familia will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 27, Jeurys Familia.
So striding in, Michael Franco. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Jose Pirela will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Fouled away. Pirela, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Pirela playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 1-1. Here it is. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Jose Pirela will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 67, Jose Pirela.
Mike Morin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Morin.
So stepping in, Rene Rivera. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Rene Rivera.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 19.
Now at the plate, number 19. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. In there at the knees, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The next 3-2. Lifted into center field. Quinn is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Rajay Davis.
Digging in and looking for more, Rajay Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Miguel Rojas. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away.
The center fielder, number 20.
A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Into the box now, Roman Quinn. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Line towards center field. Lagares is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder,
not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Andrew McCutchen will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Andrew McCutchen will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Number 22, Andrew.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Rosario.
Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Yanked on the ground down the line, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Davis. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wait.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
First baseman.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Runners are at first and third, one away. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Mets leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Davis, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting. Third base.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Number 73 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? To second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Number 40 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 40.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Number 73 will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Wilson Ramos will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ramos.
Hector Neris enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The Phillies leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a game is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Quinn will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting.
Settling in now, number 19. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Low with the splitter, ball one. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. He brings it in, and the Phillies go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Philadelphia Phillies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Mike Morin claims the win out of the pen, his first. Hector Neris earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.